I am Commander MP Felix, the officer in charge of MiG-29 Simulator Complex, which, as you see, this consists of a dome. The primary aim of this simulator is to train pilots to gain full competence into his combat mission and other facilities and other features wherein he can learn flying, as also achieve full mission capability on the MiG-29K aircraft. The dome, as you see, is the primary training aid, which consists of a production model cockpit. As also, there is another cockpit which is used for group combat training. The visuals are driven by laser projectors, and there is a conglomerate of 6 nations which have combined up to make up this MiG-29K simulator facility. Now I shall show you the production model cockpit and the dome. As you can see, this dome consists of MiG-29K cockpit, which is primarily used for training the pilots, and this has 9 channels of video projection. Here in this case it is a laser projection, which is highly dangerous, wherein it's class 4 laser, and this cockpit is the actual production model of the cockpit. This is the primary dome used for training the pilots for the various missions. The cockpit is fully equipped to train all mission capabilities of this particular area. The projection quality is UXGA, as in it is 1600 by 1200 pixels, and the image quality is much clearer than what is seen as on your laptop screens. And the scenarios are changed from the IOS station, that is the instructor operating station, depending on the terrain and the mission required for the flying scenarios. As you can see, this is on a generic database. We call this database wherein this is the terrain on which the mission and the training is being conducted. This is the actual production model of a cockpit, wherein you could see all the glass cockpit with its various functions, the throttle and the stick, which is being flown by the pilot. All the equipments are as it is in the aircraft. They are the actual production model, and every system is replicated on this particular cockpit, which is being used in the aircraft. All functionalities are either simulated or simulated here. And all system functionalities have also been incorporated in this particular simulators. This cockpit, as you see, is a pilot auxiliary workstation, wherein this primarily facilitates the group activities for the trainee pilots. This cockpit facilitates group tasking, namely air-to-air refueling or a combat, wherein this pilot here could do a combat with the primary trainee, as also along with him could do a combat with a synthetic target. And this also facilitates in air-to-air refueling mode, wherein pilot can actually practice air-to-air refueling with the main primary trainee pilots. Unlike the other simulators, this facility basically enhances the training mode, wherein he gets to do group training tasks. This setup which you see right now here is the instructor operating station, wherein all controls for the instructor are given, wherein he can simulate failures, he can initiate a training session, he can change the situation wherein environment can be changed, rain can be initiated, snow can be initiated, and all those various environmental conditions, as also the situational awareness of the pilot can be checked and modified, and wherein failures could be injected and the reaction of the pilot can also be monitored. Those conditions are all initiated and monitored in this particular place. It's a primarily instructor operating station, wherein every movement within the cockpit of the trainee is monitored and also studied and assessed. And the setup on the left is basically the control and monitoring station, wherein the technician initiates, switches on, and also controls the various operating conditions of the facilities that are basically used for the simulations. To sum up the simulator training as such, the facilities, as with any other simulator, the cost benefits are basically inbuilt into the system. However, this simulator in this particular facility gives us additional benefits in the sense that it has a group training facility which is unique to this particular simulator, wherein you could do tasking in terms of group, in terms of air-to-air refueling, that's a new functionality, and various other systems which basically enhances the training capability of the pilot, as also is time on training in terms of giving those or shall I have the benefits, wherein he gets to train here. This simulator is available around the clock, wherein he can train it at any particular point in time, despite whatever the weather existing in this particular geographical situation. That is an added benefit, and a force multiplier wherein this simulator being available around the clock is available to this particular trainee at any point in time, coupled with the fact that he can train with another senior who is able to impart with him the lessons learned over his entire operational period, which can be imparted through a group tasking. And further, all weapons are simulated on this particular simulator, so it's literally a virtual combat simulator wherein all weapons, all systems can be rehearsed, practiced, and utilized and trained.